Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Aaron Kebalayo and I am very glad to have you. So, I was strolling the streets of YouTube and landed on a very nice video by Mildred Kingsley Okonkwo, and she was sharing amazing info. It's about the 7 mistakes that wives make, and I thought that I would come and share them with you here. It's a long sermon, and this video is going to be a summarized version of those mistakes. So if you're a wife looking to better yourself and just change up things, this is the video for you. So the first mistake she shared was thinking that you were the project. Men are apparently project oriented, so they tackle project by project. When a man pursues you and finally gets you to his wife, he has finished the project, he has accomplished that project, and usually he will move on to other projects which are not you but may actually be helping to make your marriage thrive. For example, he will move on to projects like looking for money to take care of you and the children. He will be thinking, okay, I need to build a house and things like that, and so he will not be paying that much attention like he was paying to you during the dating. You know that dating season, how the guy is seeing you every day after work, then he's dropping you, then you're literally the object of his attention. And then when he marries you, you feel like, hey, good, I thought we were going to spend the whole day looking at each other in eyes like this. But the guy is not there, he's doing other things. So the best thing to do is, when you realize that you're not the project, is to join him in his projects and actually help him achieve the next project. For example, if you see your man is looking for money to take care of your family and do that, also you get kaka hustle so that you get money, contribute, and then you may be able to together achieve the goals that he's focused on in that period. Mistake number 2 is complaining instead of praying. So you know how ladies, we can be verbal. You can spend hours complaining. You call your friend, for example, you call Brenda, you complain for an hour about your husband. After, you call Mary another hour. Then you call your sister. Like, you spend so much time complaining instead of praying. So the trick is, all that time you're spending complaining, change it up, spend it praying. Pray about the things that are frustrating you, the things that are hurting you in your marriage and family. And my dear, then you'll see that change. You'll start to see this good guy who has been just doing things you don't understand is going to change. Because you see, the word of the Lord says the heart of a king is in the Lord's hands. And so if you are going to God about the things that you want to change, God is definitely going to listen to you, because he says you ask and you will receive. So God is going to change up that man, or even change you and your attitude about the things that are frustrating you, and you'll find that there's more peace and joy in your marriage. Instead of complaining, sweetheart, pray. The other mistake that we make as wives, and this one, guys, I'm so guilty, is not taking care of yourself. So naturally, as women, we are naturals. We love to take care of people. We love to just give love, to love on people. And in the end, we get exhausted and forget ourselves. And it's true about moms. You'll find that someone goes shopping, they are shopping for their husband, for their kids, and then they don't get anything for themselves, or they're not taking care of their bodies and physical appearance. Hello to the stay-home moms. We see those big promotional t-shirts, because I also wear them. So anyway, you forget to take care of your health, of your appearance, and just you as a person, because you're so focused on loving the husband and the children and the other people under your care. And so you reach a point where you're just frustrated. You're not fine mentally. You're not okay. You are not fine health-wise, because you've not taken care of your body. You've not been eating well. You're not exercising. You're not just focusing on yourself. And all this frustration, the pent-up frustration, just turns into a bad attitude. You suddenly look around and you're resenting your husband and your family, because for them, they seem to be happy in an environment where you are not thriving. So because you love your people so much, you need to first take care of yourself, sort out your mental health, have a good diet, so that you're able to live longer and healthy, and then you have even more time to love on your people. So fill yourself up so that your cup may overflow into other people's lives. Yeah, go to the gym if you must, and take care of your health. Mind what you're eating. Hello, go to the salon, makeup if you must. Like, just do those things that are going to uplift your status mentally so that you'll be in an even better position to take care of your husband and your children. So yeah, avoid that mistake of not taking care of yourself. The other mistake that Mildred shared about, please check out her YouTube page, Mildred Kingsley Okonko, is familiarity. And Bambi, this is like so real and true. The more you live with someone, you just feel like, I know that one. That one is like that. And so the respect and the honor that you have towards them may lower. Someone, I was reading somewhere on social media and they said if wives treated their husbands the way they treat pastors, most marriages would be happy. And then the other one said if men treated their wives the way they treat their bosses, the marriages would be much happier. And it's true. When you're living with someone so much, the closer you are to someone, the less honor or anointing you see in them. Like, that familiarity just breeds that complacency. You start saying, that one. While the whole world is out there praising your husband because he's a great auditor or he's a great engineer or a great lawyer, for you looking at him like, that guy, he can't even put his clothes in the laundry basket. And so that familiarity and can become a problem. So you need to get to a point where you renew your respect, your commitment, your honor, your love to your husband, so that you don't just be there laissez-faire saying, we shall be fine. For us, we are now brother and sister. We've been together for long. Yeah, so don't get to a point where you're too familiar with your husband to make the marriage work. Another mistake that wives make in marriages is supporting the husband to make wrong decisions. As Christians, we have this submission mentality where you feel like, whatever the guy says, he's the man, let him. And so you look on while your husband is falling into pits of wrong decisions, which is totally wrong. Much as you are submitting doesn't make you dumb that you can't talk. Anytime you see your husband about to make a wrong decision, you are obliged as his helper to voice your opinion, give your advice in a respectful and loving manner, and hope that he takes it on. After you have voiced your opinion and told him, you know what, I think what you're doing is not very wise. Like, if he doesn't take on your advice, it's okay. That is on him. But as a wife, as his helper, it is on you to voice your opinion, to give advice. Usually, a helper comes in to be your strength where you're weak. So in those moments where your husband is about to make a bad decision, that is the time that you're supposed to speak up in a loving and respectful manner so that he doesn't make bad decisions which will have negative impacts on you in the future. And the other mistake so many wives are making, especially in this generation, is taking on the leadership role. We have been empowered, feminism is on the rise, so we are all over, we can do everything the man can do apart from siring a child. And so we find that even in our homes, we are taking on the leadership role. The danger with this is when you are taking on the leadership role, even in your marriage, your laid back man who you think is probably too slow or he takes long to make decisions, he's overthinking and analyzing things, yet you, the wise one, you know the right thing to do and you know it like 2 minutes later. The problem with being that kind of woman is your laid back man is even going to withdraw more and let you take over. So after you have led for a while, you're going to be frustrated. You're thinking, this guy, I'm helping him, but he doesn't even do anything. Then you go and start complaining to your friends. Like, naturally, women were not meant to lead. And that's why you see so many women who have taken on this leadership role in their homes. They are frustrated. Either they'll show it or it will just kill them inside. But they're really frustrated because ideally God's order is your husband is the leader. So when you take up the leadership role because apparently you think faster and your husband is being too slow, my dear, you are digging your own pit and you're going to fall in it and bury yourself in it. So let the man lead. Guys, this one hit me real hard. The seventh mistake that we wives make in our marriages is training the husband and loving the kids. So the Bible tells us to love our husbands and train our kids, but we flip it and do the other opposite thing. So you're telling your husband, you're not training includes like giving instructions, you're training, do this, don't do that, don't do this, and then we are loving our children. Like, it's very easy for us as mothers to overlook our children's faults. Do you know? Like, your child powers what you say, oh sweetheart, sorry, let me help you pick that up. You go and pick up it's easier for you to pick up after your children than it is for you to pick up after your husband, which is, when you think about it biblically, it's wrong. Like, we're supposed to love the husband, no instructions, but love, cover them with grace and all those things which are hard, and then train our kids so that when they grow up and they are married, they are not making their spouses suffer like you were suffering. Anyway, that really hurt me, that the Bible beseeches us to love our husbands and train our kids, but most of the time we find ourselves doing the other. We love our children, we let them get away with so much because we love them, and then your husband, he just does a small thing and you're like, excuse me, why can't you clear the table? Why haven't you done this? Like, you assure the guy, while you are saying, oh, my baby, my child is still too young, he will learn in future, wappy. So as a wife, your role is to love your husband and train your children, guys. Isn't that great wisdom? And I said, I must share with these guys, I must share with them so that we grow together and avoid these mistakes. Remember to subscribe, because it's encouraging. Every time I see an increase in the subscribers, I do a dance. I pray that for every wife that is watching here, and even the husband that are watching, I pray that your wives are able to avoid these mistakes so that we can thrive in marriages. These things of bad life in marriage should end. We should have good life now. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye.